tasty treats with Tracker. Today we're out here at Frontier Outpost for a very exciting episode because Folgers is here. So I wore my Folgers shirt, and Folgers is volunteering here today, and I told her that I was going to force her to do an episode with me because we're doing something extra special today. We're making egg in a hole, which doesn't sound very exciting, but we're going to make it on this. This is a Hobo stove. And when I say that this is a Hobo stove, I really mean this is just a big can. And we're going to cook right on top of it. When we do this in the bush, these work best if you have like tin shears, which, let's be real, most people don't have tin shears. And you should cut a big square, and then even some like teepees to let the air go through it. And then I found it's even nice to take like I don't think they have them anymore, which is showing my age, but I used to buy apple juice in a can as a child, and you would have a thing that you would push into the lid. Sometimes it's nice to make little chimneys like that all the way around. But we couldn't find one left over from previous years, and we couldn't find tin shears, and so we're just going like super old school. And so if you see, we have a hole in the ground. We dug a hole that's long and skinny, and we made a little fire, and soon we're gonna this on top. It's gonna be very exciting. This is something I used to do in the bush with the Rhythm Kids. I posted about it on the Instagram at some point. And because our hole's a little fat, we found these, and we're gonna go like this. It's nice and secure. Okay, Mr. Fire. And then we'll cook some egg in a hole. It's very exciting. So, egg in a hole is actually something you can make at home in a frying pan all the time. I used to have it all the time as a kid. Bran also calls this egg in a basket, but as you'll see, it's egg in a hole. So take a piece of bread. I'm gonna do that on this side. And then you need something to make a hole. Out in the bush, we tend to use our cups because that's what we have. A jar lid. My dad always used to he bought a cookie cutter for this specific reason. But, that's in my you can be creative with your hole, but I feel like it has a true purpose. We're gonna put it here. So now our hole is ready. Our egg is ready. So first you gotta butter your Hobo stove. And you're gonna want a fair bit of butter, margarine, oil, whatever, because this is not some fancy Teflon frying pan, whatever. This is just an aluminum can, so. Come on. There we go. So now, it's nice and buttered. Actually, you need those close by. Nice and buttered. We're gonna take our holy bread and an egg, just as the title would lead you to presume. Okay. Oh. Ooh. I personally like to break the yolk. There we go. Our egg is in a hole. It's very exciting. Got some salt and some pepper. Nice fancy pepper in here. I didn't bring Mrs. Dash. I like my eggs kind of basic. Look, you can see it's cooking. The toast should be toasting. Folgers help me butter. Maybe this really is a two-man job. And then, now, my dad always said burnt was more flavor. And I think that he was right, so I have no qualms with this. The second side won't take quite as long as the first side. Back in my day, we used to make pancakes. Now this is an advanced hobo stove. Pancakes, you just take the thing, the batter, and then you flip it. The egg is a little trickier, but let's see. Oh, she looks good. Now, maybe you're wondering, what do you do with the hull? I like to toast my hull. And then you dip the hull in the egg. There we go. Breakfast. So now, if you don't break the egg, you can really like get some dipping on. But I don't love my eggs sunny side up, so. You know what? This isn't gonna work. I'm just gonna. That's good. Better than McDonald's. Hobo stove. That burnt really gives more flavor. More cookie. That little bread cookie. Folgers has gone for a sunny side up egg in a hole. Are you a dipper, Folgers?
I am.
You're a dipper.
Especially with bacon.
Yeah, well, you know, now if this was camp, I would have been, as the leader, I would have been making like bacon or something on the big fire while the kids made this, but, well, there's not as many hands out here. Okay, Folgers is done. She did hers over easy. A nice over easy. Sometimes if your hole is smaller too, you can like cut the corner off and dip it in the middle along with your cookie. Are you going to toast your cookie? You don't, I mean, you don't have to, but
It needs to be done.
I was telling her my dad used to sometimes make little mini French toast. So then you could have egg in a hole and French toast with your little cookie. But I think the cookie is what makes it so good. It's a good cookie. Before I could film Folgers, she basically ate it all. Did you dip your cookie in your yolk?
I did.
Was it so good?
It was
so
very
good.
good.
It's time for seconds. Egg in a hole. 2 thumbs up.